What if I told you that doing just one simple exercise for 5 minutes a day could completely change how your legs look and feel? I'm talking about something you can do right in your bedroom, no equipment needed, that burns more calories than most people think and builds muscle faster than you'd expect. But here's what nobody warns you about. There's one side effect that happens around day 18 that catches everyone off guard. Today, we're breaking down exactly what happens to your body when you commit to 100 squats every single day. And I'm not just talking about the obvious stuff like getting stronger legs. We're going deep into the science, the real results people are getting, and some surprising effects you probably never heard about. I've spent hours researching this, looked at dozens of real transformation stories, and I'm going to share everything with you. Plus, I'll tell you about the unexpected discovery a NASA scientist made about squats that completely changed how we think about this exercise. Here's the thing most people don't understand about squats. They think it's just a leg exercise, maybe something that makes your butt look better. But that's barely scratching the surface. The reality is, when you do 100 squats every day, you're triggering changes in your body that go way beyond just your lower body muscles. Think of your body like a complex orchestra. Most exercises are like playing a single violin. Beautiful, but limited. Squats? They're like a conductor commanding every instrument at once. Your legs, core, heart, lungs, even your brain. Everything has to work in perfect harmony. Most people start a squat challenge thinking they know what to expect. Maybe some leg soreness, maybe slightly firmer thighs after a month. But what actually happens is so much more dramatic and happens so much faster than most people realize. And here's what's crazy. The people who stick with it for 30 days report changes that sound almost too good to be true. I'm talking about improvements in areas of their body and health that have nothing to do with their legs. But before I reveal what that day 18 surprise is, let me walk you through what happens week by week. Let's start with what happens in that first week, because this is where most people either quit or get hooked. Within the first 72 hours, your body goes into what I call shock mode. Your quadriceps, hamstrings, and glutes are suddenly getting worked in a way they're not used to. The muscle soreness hits hard. We're talking about that deep, aching feeling when you try to sit down or walk upstairs. This is called delayed onset muscle soreness, and it's actually a sign that your muscles are already starting to adapt and grow stronger. But here's what most people don't expect. Your heart rate shoots up during those 100 squats way more than you'd think. Research shows that 100 bodyweight squats can get your heart pumping almost as hard as a moderate jog. You're basically getting a cardio workout disguised as strength training. I have to be honest with you, I almost quit on day 3. I was walking downstairs like a 90-year-old man, gripping the railing for dear life. My legs were screaming, and I felt stupid for thinking this would be easy. But something my old wrestling coach told me kept echoing in my head. Champions aren't made when it feels good. They're made when it hurts, and they show up anyway. By day 4 or 5, something interesting starts happening. The soreness begins to fade. But you notice something else. You feel more stable when you walk. Your balance improves. This happens because squats don't just work your big leg muscles. They activate dozens of smaller stabilizer muscles that most people never even think about. But week 2 is when things get really weird. And I mean that in the best possible way. This is where things get really interesting. Your body has figured out what you're doing to it, and it starts adapting fast. The soreness is mostly gone, but now you notice you can do the 100 squats faster than before. What used to take you 8 or 9 minutes now takes maybe 6. Your squat form gets dramatically better. Remember those wobbly, shallow squats you started with? Now you're going deeper, your knees track properly, and the movement feels natural. This isn't just about getting better at squats. Your overall movement quality improves. People start noticing changes in how you carry yourself. Your posture gets better because squats strengthen your core and the muscles that support your spine. You stand taller without even thinking about it. And here's something that blows people's minds. Your digestive system starts working better. Squats massage your internal organs and improve circulation in ways that can help with digestion and reduce bloating. Sounds weird, but it's true. Here's an unexpected story that perfectly illustrates this. Dr. Joan Bernicos, who worked for NASA, studying the effects of zero gravity on astronauts, discovered something remarkable. She found that astronauts who did regular squatting motions in space maintained better bone density and muscle mass than those who just did traditional exercises. Her research revealed that the simple act of standing up and sitting down, essentially a squat motion, triggers more physiological benefits than almost any other single movement. NASA now uses squat-based exercises as a cornerstone of astronaut fitness programs. This discovery led to what scientists now call the gravitational benefit theory, the idea that squats uniquely harness gravity to optimize our body systems in ways we never understood before. But wait until you hear what happens in week 3. That's when people start posting those dramatic before and after photos you see all over social media. This is when the magic really starts happening. By week 3, you're looking in the mirror and seeing actual changes. Your thighs look more defined. Your butt sits higher and looks rounder. But it's not just about appearance. Your endurance skyrockets. Tasks that used to make you breathless, like carrying groceries upstairs or playing with kids, become noticeably easier. This happens because squats build what's called functional strength. You're not just getting muscles that look good, you're getting muscles that work better in real life. The calorie burn effect becomes obvious. A person weighing around 150 pounds burns about 250 calories doing 100 squats. That might not sound like much, but do that every day for a month and you've burned an extra 7,500 calories. That's more than 2 pounds of fat, just from 5 minutes of exercise. But here's the kicker. The real calorie burn happens after you're done. Those bigger, stronger muscles you're building require more energy just to exist. Your metabolism gets a permanent boost that keeps burning calories even when you're sleeping. By now, you're probably wondering about that day 18 surprise I mentioned. Well, it's not what you think, and it happens to almost everyone who makes it this far. But first, let me tell you what week 4 brings, because that's when the real transformation becomes undeniable. By the end of a month, people report changes that sound almost unbelievable. Their legs are visibly stronger and more toned. Many people say their jeans fit differently, tighter in the thigh and looser in the waist. But the physical changes are just part of the story. The mental transformation is huge. Completing a challenge like this builds serious mental toughness. You prove to yourself that you can commit to something and follow through. That confidence carries over into other areas of life. Sleep quality improves. This makes sense when you think about it. You're giving your body a daily dose of physical stress that it needs to recover from. Your body responds by improving its recovery systems, including better, deeper sleep. Joint health gets better, not worse. Despite what some people worry about, doing squats every day actually strengthens the muscles around your knees and hips, making these joints more stable and less prone to injury. Now, about that day 18 surprise I keep mentioning. It's not a physical change at all. It's psychological. Around day 18, almost everyone experiences what I call the breakthrough moment. It's when you suddenly realize you're no longer doing squats because you have to. You're doing them because you want to. The habit has become so ingrained that skipping a day feels wrong. You've literally rewired your brain's reward system. But the hidden benefits go even deeper than that. And some of them will surprise you. Bone density. Here's something that will surprise you. Squats are one of the best exercises for building bone density. When you squat, you're loading your bones with weight, your own body weight. This signals your body to make your bones stronger and denser. For older adults, this can be a game changer for preventing osteoporosis. Blood sugar control studies show that building muscle through exercises like squats dramatically improves your body's ability to control blood sugar. Muscle tissue acts like a sponge for glucose, pulling sugar out of your bloodstream and storing it for energy. People with diabetes or prediabetes often see improvements in their blood sugar numbers. Mental health boost. The endorphin rush from daily exercise is real. But with squats specifically, you get an extra boost because you're accomplishing something concrete every day. That sense of achievement releases feel-good chemicals in your brain. People report feeling more confident, less stressed, and more positive overall. Subscribe for more fitness challenges that actually work. And let me know in the comments if you're going to try the 100 squat challenge. I'll be checking the comments to cheer you on.